I mean, this is at some point it becomes sort of a campaign game.
No, it's not a game with me. I've said this from early on. Release your income tax. Because we know he's hiding something.
But Governor, he's not required to release any additional financial documents. And
you know what? He's not.
So,
and if that suits you, Mary, then
that's
then,
not.
Yeah, it is too. If those of you in the media want to let him off and say, listen, you don't have to tell us what you were doing back there in the mid-'90s while you were being the Secretary of Energy, then go ahead and say that.
Governor, with all due respect, that is not fair because, sir, he is not required by any campaign rule. He's not required by law to reduce this information. So it's not the media that's letting him off. If you stood next to him and challenged him on these issues, these students and their parents would possibly get some answers.
And if we want to let this boil down to name calling in 25 major newspapers, if that's what the decision is, then just go ahead and accept that and say, pay your money and we'll put anything in the newspapers to call Perry a name. That's fine. I'm focused on the future of this state. But I think it's very important that we do, in fact, have open and honest debate about your finances. So, Mr. White, just release your income tax and we'll debate to your heart's content.
Governor, the ad also criticizes you for not meeting with newspaper editorial boards. Can you speak to that?
I think better use of my time is to go see the people of the state of Texas rather than tying up 2 or 3 hours and I don't know what, there's 25 newspapers running the ad and 25 editorial boards across the state. That'd take up a lot of time. I'm more comfortable going out and seeing the people of the state of Texas.
And Governor, the Houston Chronicle chose not to run it. Are you glad to see that?
You'd have to ask them what their reasoning was for that. So,
their reasoning was they didn't like the headline.
Well, I tend to agree with they made a wise choice there. That's the way it goes.
What do you think about the Rasmussen poll?
I beg your pardon?
What do you think, sir, about the Rasmussen poll?
Oh, polls are polls. I don't pay a lot of attention to them. That's kind of like trying to call a game in the third quarter and you're ahead by 8 points. You still got some ball to play. I'd a whole lot rather be up by 10 or 9 or whatever than be down by that much. But people just want to hear, there's 2 things going on out there, Mary. People know that there's something special going on in Texas. They know that this state is where people want to live. 1,000+ people are coming to the state of Texas every day because we've created an environment here where you can risk your capital, where you can come near having a job that's better than any other state in the nation. We created 166,000 new jobs in the first 6 months of this year. And the rest of the country is looking to Texas, and they're going, we want some of that. We want to be like Texas. Meg Whitman is running for the governor of the largest state in the nation. And she came to Houston last Monday and said, California needs to be more like Texas. Now, 20 years ago, I suspect there weren't a lot of people that would think they would ever hear somebody running for the governor of California say, we want to be more like Texas. But folks, that's what we've created here. And it's because you all have the opportunity, because of what we've done in our public schools and what we've done in our economic climate, to give people an opportunity, not just to dream some dreams, but make those dreams become a reality. I'm proud to have been a part of that, and I think that's what people are going to focus on in this campaign. God bless you. Thank you.